We've seen many talented goal scorers come and go over the years. Some lived up to their hype, others not so much. But very few have risen to the top so quickly and so prominently as Erling Braut Haaland. You remember when you were a kid and you created your own player on FIFA with crazy maxed out stats and just put him on your favorite team? That's kinda what it feels like looking at Haaland sometimes. Standing at 1 meter and 94 centimeters, Haaland is way taller than most other football players, with the average height being 1 meter and 82 centimeters. For most tall players, their height goes at the expense of their pace, but not for Haaland. In a game against PSG in February, the Norwegian ran 60 meters in 6.64 seconds, only 3/10 of a second slower than the world record. But neither his height nor his pace is the reason why Haaland stands out from the pack. It's his ability to seemingly put the ball in the net at will at such a young age. To give you an idea of how good he is at that, here's a graph of some of the best active goal scorers in the game of football and how many minutes they need on average over the span of their career to score a goal. Keep in mind, these are already some of the most elite goal scorers in modern day football playing on the highest level. On the left you see the amount of minutes a player needs to score a goal. So the lower the player is on the graph, the fewer minutes he needs to score a goal. All the way at the top of this graph we see Inzaghi, already a fantastic goal scorer. But on average, over the span of his career, he still needs 149 minutes to score a goal. When we look at the bottom players, we see Ronaldo Lima with about 120 minutes per goal. Then below him, we see Mbappé and the other Ronaldo, Cristiano, who need 110 and 108 minutes to score a goal on average respectively. Beating them both is Messi, who only needs 94 minutes to score a goal on average. And then, there's Haaland. At the time of this recording, the 2020 Golden Boy has played 7,146 minutes in his career, in which he has scored 82 goals, while only still being 20 years old. This means he scored a goal every 87 minutes so far he was on the pitch. Now, I know people are gonna say that it isn't a fair comparison. Haaland is younger than the people we compared him to, he's played fewer games, so it's easier for him to have this low goal per minute ratio. Well, I disagree. I'd argue it's not less, but even more impressive for him to put up these numbers at this point of his career. Because if you compare his statistics to other great players at that age, the difference is even more shocking. When Ronaldo was 20 years old, in the 05-06 season, he was playing for Manchester United. At the end of that season, the Portuguese had played 10,875 minutes of professional football. In those minutes, he had scored 32 goals. That's almost 400 minutes per goal. Messi was 20 years old during the 07-08 season. At this time, the Argentinian had already won his Golden Boy award 2 years prior. By the end of that season, Messi had played 7,369 minutes for Barcelona and scored 42 goals. That's 175 minutes per goal. Both Ronaldo's and Messi's minute per goal ratio were far worse than Haaland's right now. Now, you could argue that football has changed since Ronaldo and Messi were 20, and that at that time they weren't really pure goal scorers like Haaland is right now. So to make the comparison a bit more fair and a bit more recent, let's look at the man who is widely regarded as the biggest talent in the world, the future of football, Kylian Mbappé. Since Mbappe's birthday is in December, I'm counting his minutes up to and including the 1920 season. At the end of that season, Mbappé had scored an impressive 117 goals in 10,272 minutes of professional football. That means he needed, on average, 87.8 minutes to find the back of the net. That's an amazing stat by an amazing player, but still not as good as Haaland. Now, I know some people are still not gonna be convinced. Another argument against Haaland is that he hasn't played all those minutes and scored all those goals in a top 5 league. Some of those goals were scored in Austria or Norway. I mean, you can't compare that to Mbappé, Messi and Ronaldo, right? Well, if we only look at his minute per goal ratio since he joined Dortmund, that's even better. 2,408 minutes, 33 goals. That's 73 minutes per goal. Better than Ronaldo at the same age when he played for Man U. Messi at the same age when he played for Barcelona, and even better than Mbappe last season. And no, I'm not saying Haaland is better than any of the players we just looked at. There's a lot more to football than just pure scoring ability. But I'm just pointing out that these kinds of numbers at this age, they're impressive. Haaland isn't just good for his age. When it comes to finding the back of the net, he's historically good. If he keeps developing himself the way he's done so far, he's not just gonna break some goal scoring records, he's gonna smash them. I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time.